Everyone, I have an announcement.
Okay, we have to start this off with a fun baby. I've really been like on a hydration drink kick recently, and this is the Nox brand from Checkers. This is the best flavor. It is the strawberry watermelon flavor. They do have other flavors that's kind of nice, but this one is just the best. My second favorite would be the peach flavor if you can't get this one, and they recently launched them in like sugar-free, which makes me love them even more. Anyway, back to the announcement why I have gathered all of you here today. And that is because little old me is going to be walking the Camino de Santiago in Spain in just 4 weeks. I cannot believe that I am doing this. I am so excited, at the same time terrified, at the same time, like literally think this. I thought I just did the coolest thing that I've ever done in my life, which was like hiking overnight and sleeping on top of a mountain to see the second tallest waterfall in the world. But actually, I think that this might be one of the coolest things that I'm ever going to do with my life. I think this is going to be like my new fun fact. I can say that I have walked across Spain doing the Camino. Is that not the coolest shit that you've ever heard? So let's break it down. I first want to tell you exactly what the Camino is, because like prior to actually like this year, I myself had no clue. So it is a very popular pilgrimage, like that people have done for centuries, where they walk across Spain, and it's a beautiful journey of like adventure and reflections, and it's apparently like a really deep journey of like overcoming and like challenges and such incredible things. You basically walk every single day for weeks or days on end to actually cross Spain. Now you can do like different legs of the walk, but the final leg is the leg that we are going to be doing, and it is the Sarria to Santiago route. And that is about 115, 116-ish kilometers within 8 days. So some days we'll be walking like 23 kilometers per day, other days like 20 kilometers per day. Like each day is different. And we are going to be starting in Sarria and ending in Santiago. And at each stop, you have like this is actually my little passport. You have this passport that has to get like stamped and stuff. It's a really like official thing. Like there's signs all over like Spain where like you walk through and everything, like there's the map. And I'm just so excited to do this. And the way that this kind of happened was that my mother-in-law and sister-in-law around Christmas time talked about how doing the Camino is something that's really on their bucket list. And then there wasn't like an opportunity of a group that they can do the Camino with that came up in around like January, February-ish. And they booked it because they were like, it's now or never. Or why wait to do something that's been on your bucket list for so many years? So they booked the Camino right then and then started training for it. Since I love a little hot girl walk, you did not have to invite me twice to go and like exercise with them and walk with them. And like if they wanted to do 10 kilometers this day, I was so down for it. And I have been down for like all of their training. I was really excited for them and like seeing the progress and everything. And then about like 4 months into their training, like one conversation led to another, and yeah, I am going and doing the Camino with them, and I'm so grateful for being able to do this. So I won't be doing it with my husband. I'll be doing it with my sister and my mother-in-law, and it's something that I really do not take for granted. Like having the type of relationship with your like with a family that you married into, where you can like fly across the world and do like a really grueling, challenging experience and like doing the Camino together. It's something I don't take lightly and something I'm really excited to be doing with them. And then now comes the preparations, because I don't know if I mentioned it, but we are 4 weeks out from leaving for the Camino, and I have so much to still prepare for it and still get in order for it. And I've decided that I'll be bringing you along with me on this journey as I prepare for the Camino. There's like a whole list of things that I've never even thought about that I would need for this. And we are going to shop that all together. We are going to train together, and we are going to experience possibly one of the coolest things that I've ever done together. Okay, so stay tuned for the rest of the video, the rest of the series, because this is only episode 1 of Charmaine Does the Camino. So I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm about to head in to do my visa application for Spain. Tell me that you are South African needing a Schengen visa without telling me that you are South African needing a Schengen visa. Like, look at the amount of like documents and stuff you need to take with, and then the country can still deny you. Anyway, so wish me luck. I am sort of freaking out, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I kind of did not want to buy into the hype of burn clothing, but I really needed biker shorts that don't ride up whenever I'm walking, because I cannot be walking like 23 kilometers per day and then constantly be chugging on my pants. So I did go to Burnt because that's where the Instagram girlie sent me, because apparently they make shorts that don't ride up. I have to admit, the second I put their pieces on my body, I kind of understood the hype of this company, because the pieces are really so like buttery soft, really like movable, fantastic pieces, and the quality feels like really, really nice. So yes, if you think a discam baggie, like a small discam baggie, can like pack some damage, then you have never shopped at Burnt. So let me give you a haul, okay? I'm going to like insert clips of how the pieces looked on, like physically on. So let's start with tops, actually. Even though I wasn't there for tops specifically, I knew that I was going to get tops anyway, because I still needed a few for the trip. So I got this one in white, and then I got the same one in black, okay? And I really, really like these. I think that the crop on them is fantastic, and like with the shorts and the tights that match them, there's such a small piece of tummy sticking out, and sometimes not even. So I really like that, especially since it's colder now. If that piece of tummy sticks out, you don't understand like the gush of wind that you experience through that. So, but these are so nice, and they are padded, which is great because I don't wear like pasties or bra or anything when I'm training. I was really contemplating between getting the small and the medium. At first I was going to take the small, but then, and like I fitted the small first, and I was pretty happy with that. And then I just decided, just for like my own peace of mind, I'll fit the medium, and the medium was like a little bit more breathable, and then it didn't like gather fat and stuff around my back, which again makes me feel like a little bit more confident in the piece, which at the end of the day, if you are paying this much for a top, you better feel hot as fuck wearing it. So I decided to up the size, but I got 2 other tops as well, and it's like these flowy shirts, because we will be there in like the peak of Spain's summer, so it's going to be super hot. So I didn't want to get like t-shirts that's just going to like weigh me down and just be like too heavy. So I got 2 of these flowy t-shirts. Again, I got it in white and black. That's kind of the theme for the day. Like, they don't have like funky colors or anything, but I did stick to white and black as well, because you can just like basically pair it with anything, and it's going to allow me to get like the most wear out of these pieces, where if I got like a green or something, not as much. Okay, and then I got 2 full length tights, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be walking with biker shorts every day. I got tights as well, because it might also be like the rainy season, so if it's raining and stuff like that, then I have like a full size of it. Very minimalistic design. It just has like the white on top. This material, fantastic. I hate to tell you this, but it's really, really good. And then I got the same, or like the same vibe, Same text, different font, basically. And this is the design of the other one. So just like a thicker white here. I think that this is kind of their newest collection as well, which is freaking great because it's beautiful. Like the second I got into the store, I was like mostly drawn to these pieces anyway. So pretty happy that they just launched this. And then biker shorts that go like with, that's just like the shorter version of those. But what's really nice of them is they have these little grippy stuff in the insert of the leg, so it kind of like grips to your leg, and I think it's therefore it doesn't ride up or anything, which really nice. And then same text, different font again, just this biker short. And this is the 6-inch inseam. They had ones that were like 4-inch inseams. They were like literally till here. I am not confident enough to wear that kind of length. So pretty happy with the length of these. I'm pretty happy with this like entire shop. It was really nice. The quality is really good, and I cannot wait to see how they treat me in Spain. The thing that everyone that has done the Camino have been preparing us for is that Spain has this thing called siesta time, where every day for a few hours, all the shops and restaurants close down in order for them to rest. So we really kind of have to adapt to that culture, and they told us to like be prepared in terms of snacks and food and stuff, because you don't really know when your journey will be once that siesta time hits. And then if you're like stranded or you don't have any food or everything, it can make the journey a little bit difficult. So the snacks that we are going to be taking is stuff like druivors and chili whites and biltong. All of the men in our family recently went on like a hunting trip, so we are like stocked up on those. But other things that I've been wanting to take is protein bars. So as of recently, over the last few weeks, I've really have been like trying different protein bars to see which ones I like best and like which I want to be stocking up and taking with us on our trips. And I pretty much just went to Discam and like stood in the aisle, looked a little lost, and then one of like the, you know, like the Discam guys, they come up to you and they tell you all the tea and everything. One of them put me on to the Barebells bars, and I tried one of them, loved it, tagged them on Instagram, and then they reached out to me and asked if they could send me like a PR drop. And oh my goodness, it's one of the more exciting PR drops that I've had in a hot minute, and I'm so grateful for it because they have literally just sorted me out for the Camino. Just look at this. I've already had a few, so it was even like more stacked than this. But it says that it's going the extra mile for your cravings. And then you open it up like this, and it is like filled to the brim of protein bars. Like, mind you, I've already had a few before I'm making this video. So yeah, every day I've been like trying each bar to see like which ones especially I want to like be stocking up on. Not every day, I'm not having a protein bar every single day, but I have been attempting at trying them all to figure out which ones I want to take with me. It's such a loss. It's a terrible situation to be in. Such a bad problem to have. Anyway, the ones that I have tried so far that I've really, really loved is the caramel chocolate one. It is so freaking good. I've also had the white chocolate almond, which is actually the one that I bought from this game. Like the first bar that I've ever tried from Barebells was this one. But now that I've tried a few others of them, this one is actually pretty mid. And the first time I tried it, I thought it was delicious, but the other bars is actually so much nicer. I've also tried, let me show you this one because this one was actually incredible. The creamy crisp bar. My goodness, it is like coconutty, like Cocoa Popsy, chocolatey, insanely delicious. This one, actually do not get this one. This one's mid, like compared to the other ones. But I want to try one of these again for today. And this is kind of the system that I've been working with. I've just been like randomly selecting which bar to try because I really want to try them all. Today's bar is peanut caramel, and it's coming with us on our hike. I'm really not the biggest peanut fan, but to be honest, this is the flavor that most people rave about from Barebells. Apparently, this is the flavor to try. So she's going into the hiking backpack today, and we are going to try her. I'm so excited. Really such a fantastic PR drop, and their protein bars are really incredible. They pack between 16 to 20 grams of protein per bar, which is insane actually. And they are also like relatively on the lower side, I think, in calories. Not that I'm counting calories at the moment, but if you're looking for a new protein bar to try, you can find these at Discount or you can get them on Takealot, and I will tell you what I think about this one. It's a very subtle peanut butter that breaks just the caramel with like a little bit of like saltiness. It's actually, surprisingly, it's really, really good.